But dear Robert, you know, God bless him, he's got a short fuse, hasn't he? And it's just something about my presence has a tendency to set that fuse off. I've been walking around all day. Yeah. Away from people. I just think about it. I just see his face. Oh, it was lovely. It was truly lovely. And then he came and glooped it on me, and that's fine. That's absolutely right and proper.
You know, I thought you were funnier than him being funny, actually.
Oh, God, it was lovely. Thank you.
Of course, I took it the wrong way, but never mind.
Well, the others seem to get quite upset, but I think that's because they're all been in camp for 5 or 6 days. And
still feel like the outsiders. Come on, we've got to go mix.
A bit.
We are a bit.
We are a bit. But do you know what?
We came in late, so
it's okay. And do you know what? I'm comfortable with that. It's a sort of feeling that you just got to earn it, and you got to wait till they let you in. And one day, when we've actually done a trial or a chest or something or other, they'll go, right, you're in. You're in. Do you know what? Those two would have more say in what happens in camp if they're at home watching on the telly.
It's probably true. It's probably true. Now, one of the great things about this show is that it exposes our celebrities to different cultural experiences. And this year, one of the best examples is the friendship between George Takei and Joe Swash.
George has told Joe all about the extraordinary experiences he's gained from working in Hollywood, rubbing shoulders with the biggest names in film and television, and the secret of sustaining an acting career that's lasted over 40 years.
And in return, Joe's taught him a little song about tits in a trolley.
Can I be your walking stick, George?
Fantastic.
George, want to hear another good song? Can I hear another one?
Well, let me show you how I practice the other one.
Go on.
Ole, 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 tits in the trolley, balls in the biscuit tin, sitting on the grass, finger up your ass, playing with your diddly-ding.
Yeah! You've even got a tune right, George.
And I've got the accent too, haven't I?
Oh, Joe and George are lovely. Yeah, it's just amazing how the two of them sort of click.
George, that's amazing. You're getting the accent down to a T. I just find him so interesting, and I could sit and talk to him for ages, and he's got this really calming influence with me. You know, like if you're with your granddad when you're a kid, and like your granddad you'd sit next to your granddad and he would talk to you, and that's like Georgie. I feel really comfortable around him.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend.
Good morning, mate.
Joey is a fantastic guy, very lovable, charming guy.
And your miles
Right.
You just remember what your old past said.
Come on, Joey!
You got a friend.
Very nice.
Don't panic.
My professor.
Don't let him be your professor.
Oh, no, he's my professor of Cockney, too.
Oh, yeah.
What's the what? This is gorgeous George you're talking to.
George and Joe, it's like granddad and grandson. They just have a real mutual respect for each other, and they just love each other. It's like grandpa and grandson. It's lovely.
You're my guardian angel. Thank you.
It's all right, buddy. Gorgeous George, anything for you, mate.
Well, Joey.
They always say opposites attract, and I think that I've got a friend now for a long time with Georgie.
Ah, touching, eh?
Yes, they are touching. And if they're not touching, they're kissing. And if they're not kissing, they're cuddling. Get a room!
Oh, and now don't forget, the next bush ticket trial is coming up, and you control who's going to try and feed the camp. The following information may affect your decision.
A terrifying, mesmerising maze of tunnels.
And the only way to get around is to crawl on all fours.
In a desperate search for stars.
Packed with creepy critters.
And petrifying pools.
This is Holy Moly.
So Esther's ruled out on medical grounds, but here are all the numbers you're going to need.
To vote for Brian, it's all I know. 11 32 32 or 1.
Or 2 for Carly.
Danny's or 3.
Or 5 for George.
George or 6.
Or 7 for Martina.
It's all I know. 11 32 32 or 8 for Nicola.
It's 09 for Robert.
Simon's 10.
David is 11.
And Timmy's 12.
Calls cost 50p from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher. Mobiles will be considerably more.
Lines closed later in the show. Votes cast up to that time will not be counted but may still be charged.
Right back to camp, where Esther had something fascinating to reveal to the rest of the group.
Oh, let us guess. Was it a potato in the shape of Elvis's face?
No.
Or a dog that could say, sausages?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I've got it. A road sign with the word bum in it. Eh?
No, it wasn't. It was vital information, actually, for the rest of the camp about the start of the bush battles.
Ah, no, you haven't.
Celebrities.
Yeah.
The bush battles are about to begin. They give you the chance to save yourselves from being the first celebrity voted out of the jungle. 3 celebrities will take part in each bush battles.
So 3 of us are going against each other.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
Bush battles are very important because, of course, they can stop you being voted off.
The first bush battle involves tactics. It is up to you to decide who takes part in each bush battle. Okay.
I would like to get it over with.
Okay.
It's a good reason as
Good
any.
answer.
I wanted to get one out the way. And tactics, I think I could get dirty if I needed to. But it's going to depend on the rules. But rules sometimes can be bent.
I like tactics.
Right, we've got tactics for David, tactics for Martina. Anyone else?
I'm here to win it. I'm usually not in anything to lose it. But then who is? Who goes out there saying I want to lose? Well, maybe David will be tanking because he wants to get the heck out of here because he doesn't like that cave. I don't know.
I love that tactics.
Right? You know they're not those sweets you eat.
Or Tic Tacs. I'm not expecting much, to be fair. I think probably Martina's going to win this hands down. Right, David, we've got to bring Martina down.
How are we going to do that?
I don't know.
This is the most
Jump on
formidable
her.
sportswoman in this century.
There's no bugs. There's no bugs.
How do you know?
I wouldn't be so sure. Okay. Right.
Today's bush battle is called the Big Drip. Each celebrity has a tube filled with water. On the sound of the klaxon, we must remove the bolts from the bottom of their tubes. This will cause the tubes to leak water
into the bucket
and signal the start of the battle.
This was a game about filling buckets of water up and pouring it into a tank and then just returning it and circling it around. And of course, whilst you were taking your bucket away from the tap to pour it back into another bucket to come back through again, you would lose water.
If the level of water in the tube drops below the line, klaxon will sound and that celebrity will be out of the game.
So we get the water from here and put it over there.
And that's it. We just keep taking the water from there and putting it back.
Yeah. It's gonna take forever!
Time is on our side.
That is bloody cool, Martina. That's a bit cool, isn't it? She's making us look like whoopsies. You could only hope, you know, that somebody might just fall over, trip with their bucket.
2, 3, off we go! Oh, you bastard!
Is it quicker to empty a bucket of full or a bucket of small?
Martina went for filling the bucket up to the top. Then she had some little crazy step up, chuck it in.
2 perfect buckets loads she's done.
And I didn't spill anything on the way. Obviously, the fewer trips you make, the less water gets spilled.
What are you thinking, going big buckets, Dave?
No, I think I know what's going on there. I'm a bit of a gambler, and I suppose the obvious thing to do was to fill your bucket up. So I thought, well, they're going for full buckets, I'll go for half buckets.
Don't spill any, Dave. Oh, David, I don't know what tactic he had. He was dropping his water everywhere.
Yeah, man, it's going to be like,
oh, shit!
finish.
Ah, my bucket fell. Oh, no. Losing the water, losing the water, losing the water, losing the water.
But remember how much she's got in her bucket? She's got more than half of our bucket.
Well, one of us is right.
Hey!
Can't resist your peachy bum. Oh, she's got a good bum, ain't she? You won't think she's 50. Every time she bends over, I just want to give it a little clap, but she don't mind.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Still to come, David loses his concentration.
Oh, I better not take chances like that.
And the standoff rages on.
It is a bit of who dares wins, I think, sometimes.
Get through that Dexter box set ever.
No, you're not.
Not when the weather's like this. Yeah, it's your last chance to choose who you want to see face the next Bush Tucker trial.
Don't forget, Esther can't take part in this one on medical grounds, but the numbers you need are on your screens now. 09011 32 32, plus the number of your chosen celebrity. Calls will cost you 50p from BT landlines.
Calls from other networks may be higher and mobiles will be considerably more. Lines close in just under